Test, test. Guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
All right. Hot, were you able to get anybody?
Yeah.
Hot, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You guys got to excuse me this morning.
Oh,
This is the beginning of day six. Day five ended last night. It was a good day. It was really productive. We had our first 1,000-mile day. Things are finally starting to click.
what was this? What was this?
1 minute. All right. All right. All right. The time is now. The time is now 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning, everybody. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Hop.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning, Hop.
morning. Good morning.
All right. Everybody give us a thumbs up if you can hear and see us? Give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. We're working diligently behind the scenes to try to get this show off and be on time. That's what they taught me in the military, be on time.
If
I did
you're
not
on
heed
time,
that
you're late.
warning. Now, yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
All
morning.
right. Hey, folks, we got something packed. We got something fun and interesting for you today. Um, we've had a lot going on last night. We had some riders with some bike issues, some weather conditions, some personal issues. We've reached out to a couple of them to make sure they're all right, and also work to try to help them get recovered, get their bike recovered, get their gear recovered. Uh, Jumping right in, first thing we're going to go to from headquarters. The only thing headquarters put out was yesterday afternoon, around about 9 p.m. my time, was there was heavy fog in eastern New Mexico. Proceed with caution. So when they hit that New Mexico area, they're running into some heavy fog. The weather conditions. Uh, so riders, if you're hearing us, if you're tuning in, be careful. All right, we're gonna jump right into the big board. Daryl, you been tracking the big board?
Yes, I have. So we had another
Right.
lead change. We see now, I'm going to go to it now, even though I typed it up. We see now that Kilroy is way up ahead, leading the pack, leading everybody right now, followed by, of course, Riot. Dirty Dan is right there with Riot and Chrisman. All four of those gentlemen are up there in the middle and then upper part of Montana. Seems like they riding real smooth there, making their way through. We might have a continental divide break today, depending on what path they're gonna take. Don't know. So they're looking good.
Drag rags issue. Drag rag issue. Good deal. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hop. I know
What's
you've
going
been on the
on?
big board. What are you seeing? What are you seeing on the big board, Hop?
Let's see here. We've got two riders. Got 1114, who is at. Let me see if he's still there. Oh, that's Hash. Was at a dealership. Do we know what's going on there?
We do not. We need to get Hash on the line. Hash hasn't he been there for a while though? His last movement was at 9:53 p.m.
Yeah. That's, I
So
didn't know if anyone
he's
had
been
an
there for a
update
while.
on
So I'm
what's
thinking
going
it's gonna be a
on.
mechanical issue. Right. I'm thinking he's probably waiting for the dealership to open.
Okay.
If
And
we can
then,
get a message to Hash to kind of give us a call, give Hop a call, or give myself a call, kind of give us a status update if he's all right.
yeah, then 1175. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, Pat Smith. He's at Superstition HD. So I don't know if anyone has
Okay.
an update on that or.
Good deal. Good deal. I hope everything is all right. As you can see, Pat is off course. I think that was probably his nearest dealer.
And then rider 1195.
Russell Douglas.
Russell Douglas, if anyone knows him, he's parked at a hotel, so I'm not sure what's going on there, if they're dropping out or what the deal is.
Yeah.
So somebody
Yeah.
knows
And
Russell.
typically, right. And typically, guys, when we start seeing day 7, day 8, it could be due to heat exhaustion. It could be due to a number of things. So, hope everything is all right, Russ. While you're there.
Yeah, and a couple of riders, they put that notice out to detour around the Moki. A couple of riders have reached out to me. From my understanding, is it's back open and it's an option to ride at your own risk. So if any riders happen to be on watching or whatever, and you want to ride it, go for it. I guess they didn't put another notice out that it was open and an option. So
Right.
it's just something you pick on your own. That's pretty much anything. Anytime they put out a detour, if the original route opens back up, you're more than welcome to take it.
Yeah, I saw Loco's video about that.
So
Yeah,
I'm trying to pull him up now. Trying to pull Loco up.
yeah,
now.
one of the riders reached out to me. Was bummed that they detour, and I'd let him know that it's open, and if you want to ride it, go for it. And he wasn't sure because they hadn't got notice or whatever.
I'm sorry. I am adventurous. I'll take some risks.
Yeah, I told him,
I'll
I was
take
like,
some
by all
risks,
means,
but
if you want to ride it, go for it. If you want to reach
man,
out to
I've
Beth
been
for
doing it.
confirmation, but yeah, it's ride at your own risk and go for it if you want to.
Can you pull that part up on the big board there, Solo? What area they're talking
I'm working
about?
at now. Let me see if I can get Loco. Right, I'm trying to get Loco up right now. As a matter of fact, I wanted to, Loco did a nice little piece. I'm going to take a snippet of it. And hold on, folks. This is Loco.
You are live with Loco. I want to know how my audio is. Because earlier today, I was having some issues where the microphone wasn't going to the live video. So I don't know. I'm curious. All right, cool. Looks like I'm good. Hell yeah! So day 6. Oh man, it's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. Yeah. Well, day 5 thus far has probably been my favorite, with the exception of the Moki Dugway. Okay, I went up that sucker in the piss rain, and it's like 0 out of 10 stars. Do not recommend. Okay, it was everything that I could do to keep my bike upright. It was terrible, but I was able to keep it upright. Okay, but I was slipping and sliding all over the damn place. Like I said, 0 out of 10 stars. Do not recommend in the rain. But anyway, I was down just before Hatesville or Huntsville or something like that, and this car just went by. It was going by us. It was dark. What goes by us, it just goes, just yeets itself off the embankment like Duke's a hazard. We slow down to stop, and Mars, who was riding with me for I think day 2, he pulls up to me. He goes, "Did that car just go off the road?" And I looked at him and said, "Yeah." He goes, "Should we go back there and help him?" My first thought was, "I really don't want to. I just want to go to bed." But it was self-service, and it was the right thing to do. So I'm just like, "Yeah, let's go." I got my spot device. So if there's an emergency, we can get emergency services out here. And they were both okay. He ended up being high-centered out in the sagebrush, so we rocked him back and forth and got him out of there. He was a young kid, I don't know, early 20s maybe, and his wife. But yeah, I'm glad they were okay. It's what it is, you know. So they're off there on their way. So then we start boogieing this morning, and we're like, all right, sweet, you know, we're feeling good. It's gonna be a good day. Got some decent sleep last night. We went just a little bit longer than we normally have in the past few days. And boy, howdy, we were feeling great actually. So great that there was a long section of highway on the directions, and it had two highway numbers. So, what's up, man? How you doing? So I had 2 highway numbers on this direction line, and I just missed one. I missed it. And we were going, and we were going, and we got all the way past like Spanish Ford. I don't know, we're just both kind of going, I don't feel right here, because we're going like the wrong direction. Wyoming's the other way. Because we knew we were headed towards that checkpoint, and we were really close. So we got the map
Can we
out
still hear him?
and saw the highway that we missed. Oh, no. 80 miles. 80 miles. So 160 miles round trip that we
Is that echo better?
we got jacked up on.
Okay.
Terrible. 2 hours. 2 hours of riding.
Thanks, Carla.
We could have
Thanks, Joe.
that we could have been just,
Thanks, Nicole.
boogieing on. So anyway, that sucked. That set us back quite a bit. And then getting
Thanks,
to the
LZ.
checkpoint in we went through Flaming Gorge in Utah, and I think part of it's in Wyoming, but oh my God, it is beautiful. Holy crap. Absolutely beautiful Flaming Gorge. The Utah side's prettier than the Wyoming side, but Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my wife back there one of these days. Anyway, so yeah, we roll into the checkpoint and it was service time. So that took a little chunk of time.
All right, folks. You're
Thankfully,
hearing it straight
there wasn't a
from
big long line. We were kind of
Loco
we
himself.
lost time on our little detour, so
Like he's having a good
there
time.
ended up being people in front of us
Hopefully, he can keep
getting
that
stuff
up.
done.
So we're gonna.
There's
That's
two riders on the Moki
but
right now.
it is what it is. So got that done.
So we're gonna
Got my service done.
jump back on the
Got
big
fluid
board,
switched out, air filter,
and
brakes, all 9
we're
yards.
gonna
So I am gold.
see what's going on back on the big board. We're gonna link back in with Loco here in a bit. I know he's out there running it.
Put in 1126. I know Logic, you had asked the area of where it's at.
Yes, yes.
There's two. Big Daddy just got through it, and there's two on it right now.
Okay, that part. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, folks. This is what you want to see when we talk about it. As you can see, this is
look like a dirt road.
It is.
It is. It is. I've ridden it. Let me just tell you, folks, if you want to see a sight, if you want an experience, this stretch of highway right here will give it, and then it drops down into
we lost Hop.
Is it the Valley of Hop? Did we lose Hop?
Yes.
Okay. But this is a good ride, folks. If you're afraid of heights, if you are afraid of riding on gravel and dirt roads, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend it.
I'm a challenger. I'm an adventurous. I'll just slow down.
Yep. So we're gonna go back to the big board, and hopefully we can get Hop back up to join us. I know we have a couple of call-ins that we're getting ready for. We're lining up right now.
You know, I'm interested in hearing from the viewpoint of 1130 Chip Quay. I think they 2 up, right?
I don't know what happened. Just kicked me out.
Oh, I don't know, Hop. It's a little unstable. We got you back, though. We got you back. We're going to go back to the big board, gentlemen.
Did you say that they're not 2 up, Solo?
No, I don't think anybody's 2 up. There's couples riding, but 2 up, no.
Okay, because their sign is 2 up for life, and then when I pull the profile up, it's him and his wife.
But I don't think they're riding 2 up.
Okay.
There's Big Daddy, like he went through it. So the Moki Dugway, folks, if you can kind of see where it's located, they're in the southeast corner of Utah. And you can pull it up if you're interested, if you're thinking about it. That's 261. Yep, it drops down into the Valley of the Gods.
I got it. I'm gonna put it on my list.
Yep.
Did we ever hear from any the individuals riding on the three-way on the three-wheeler?
On the three-wheeler, back the Moki Dugway. Again, the Moki Dugway is in the southeast corner of Utah. 261. It drops down into the Valley of the Gods. And the thing about it is, once you get here on this section of highway coming off the 163, it turns into dirt gravel. Abruptly, just boom, there it is. So be prepared for it. Do your homework, do your research if you decide you want to ride that. Good morning. Good morning, Rocky. I do want to call. I do want to give you a call, Rocky. So if you can, send me a message when we can give you a call. We appreciate you extending that hand of help to help out riders in your area. Folks, that's what it's all about. People are tuning in and they're extending their hands for helping these riders. Now, do we have some? Okay, what do we have here? Is this a backtrack or it's like they backtrack off of the 163? Okay, no. I'm tracking. So they're coming around, boom. Okay, so they decided not to take it.
Yeah, they're the ones taking
So
the detour.
this is the detour. This is the detour we're talking about right now, folks, of the 163. And the original route, as you can see, 1019 now is making that left-hand turn, deciding to make that left-hand turn to 261. But HQ have given them the green light to take a detour. As you can see, some are opting to take the detour, and some, like 1126 and 814, are on Big Daddy, are on that route. Once again, it is gravel road up there, slippery when wet. So 3 miles of dirt road, yes. Curved and paved, yes.
Hmm. That sounds like that road going to the most northern point. But
Yeah,
that was 5
Northern
miles.
Bowie.
I saw in the group, I don't know his rider number. A gentleman had fuel leak. Joel Houseworth.
You have a number?
No, I was just looking in the Hoka Hay group, and he had just put that he almost got blown off the road on the way to Payson, and he had a nasty fuel leak. He had a little video there. I was trying to look up his number, but you can't
Let me see if
search
I can
the
get
thing by name.
Folks, we appreciate you tuning in this Sunday morning. We're just going to try to give you a quick update of rider status. I made contact with Popoff last night. Popoff was having some, I think it may be some fuel issues. I think she might have gotten some bad gas. Her bike is revving, but it's puttering. So she's getting a tow to the nearest dealership. So she's waiting for the dealership to open to try to get her bike serviced to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, she
I
had
asked that you please do not give her a call. She is all right. She's trying to get some sleep right now. I did touch bases with Curves, Kinky. They are good moving. Kim, they are still moving. All of them are still in good spirits.
That's good. That's good.
Uh, what's the deal with 981? He's been a silent mover. Do we know anything on 981? Did we lose Hop again?
There he is.
I'm back.
Hop, I don't know what's going on with you, big guy. You
I
guys
don't
got
know.
bad storm down there or something?
No, not at all. All right, hey, let
Okay.
me do a call real quick while they're stopped.
Yeah, by all means, take it.
Hello, this is Robert.
What's going on, Robert? How you doing? Can you hear
Hello,
me?
this is Robert. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. How you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, what's your rider number?
1207.
1207.
1207. Okay.
All right, guys. This is Robert Long. Robert is a rookie rider this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
But he is not a rookie rider. He's a very experienced long distance rider, done tons of rallies, done tons of long distance rides. So he's no stranger to long distance riding. What were your expectations on this ride coming into it, and has it lived up to that?
He has. Once we got past Hurricane Debbie,
Right.
once we got to Birmingham, it's a wonderful ride. I've been through Birmingham 100 times on the interstate, and we got off on those secondary roads. And there was twisties and technical riding. It was just wonderful to cross the state with. We've had a really good time doing that.
How's it been following the directions? Have you had any issues?
They are lacking. Just like this morning, we were dealing with where in the world is Mexican Hat, Arizona? And it's in Utah, and I knew Mexican Hat was in Utah, but I thought, oh, maybe there's one in Arizona. So I'm watching the directions for Mexican Hat, Arizona, and there wasn't one. So, but there's been several typos that really are critical with the minimal directions they give you. But I'm making it. Luckily, I have a Butler map sitting here in front of me, and I kind of plot out 5 or 6 hours ride on my Butler map, and then it goes. So it helps. It looks like I'm in Bears Ears right now. We're going to end up going through, Glen Canyon later on. So I'm excited for that.
So did you opt to take the detour and not ride Moki?
I did, and I was very disappointed, but they didn't say in the text it was an option. So this was a detour route, so I did it, went around it because, again, I'm a rookie and I didn't want to challenge the system.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Better safe than sorry.
So what are you riding this year?
I'm going to not be tired on a Victory Vision just to do that. I've always run dark side, but I've never run a knobby before, and I put a Shinko 700 on the front of this thing, and raised my fender up to clear it. And I was ready for the off-road adventures, because even in rallies, there's so many gravel roads and dirt roads and stuff that we do, and there's been less of that on this ride than more secondary and less interstate, but less dirt and gravel than there is in a typical rally.
Right. And for those not familiar, dark side is a car tire on the back.
Okay.
So what's your plan for, sleeping? Are you just riding a certain number of miles? Or are you just riding until you get tired, or just to a certain destination?
Try to ride. It depends on what we're doing, but try to ride. Like last night, we rode to 11 o'clock because it's straightaway roads. And, so far I've never even set up my tent. I know a lot of people are biased against it. Maybe in Alaska it'll come in useful. The best advice I got is my chair. I bought a recliner chair. And I took that chair and I slept in that thing every night, and I've slept good. I mean, getting a deep sleep with the dreaming. Last night I was dreaming, so it's I know I'm getting good sleep when that happens. So it was the chair's been a lifesaver to take that with me. And
that's an option we haven't heard yet. So that's cool.
Yeah.
You said a recliner chair, just one of the fold up recliner chairs.
Fold up recliner chairs. There was somebody else that posted it saying that was the best thing. I heard other people say it on the Novus page earlier in the year. Cots are so low to the ground, and you won't be off the ground, so you're away from the ants and the ticks and the scorpions and snakes and everything else. And that recliner chair has been wonderful. And I bought a smaller one, but I still fit in it. So
right on. And how are you handling your meals? Are you stopping for a meal each day? Or are you just eating on the bike or gas station or what?
I've only stopped 2 times for meals. I ranch buffalo, raise buffalo, and I'm a USA meat processor. So I brought a whole bunch of snack sticks and jerky, and I've been living pretty much on that kind of stuff. I've stopped twice for meals, breakfast, because another rider wanted to stop I was riding with, and one other time on the travel trip so far. So,
are you riding with somebody now, or are you solo?
I am riding with a couple of guys, another victory rider, Brandon Jones out of Florida, and Steve out of Colorado. He's on a Indian.
Was it planned? Was it planned to ride with those, or it just happened?
Oh no, it's just happened. You know, I rode with another guy earlier in the deal that had rode 2 years ago, and but you know, our riding styles was a lot different. I went more and faster than he did.
Yeah.
So we separated. I think he just got to New Mexico today, and so he's got New Mexico and Arizona to do.
So you are the 2022 Junior Butt Rally JBR 22 champion, correct?
With Lionel Ramus,
Yeah.
we won that together back then, and that was my very first rally, and it was quite the thrill. I didn't even show up with the right stuff to do a rally. I was going down there to do a ride around Texas, a rewind where you circle Texas twice for 7,200 miles, and I ended up doing that rally, and that got me into the Iron Butt Rally, and I did the LDX earlier this year, which is 9,009 days. And that took me to northern Alberta, St. Paul, Alberta. And so it really got me excited to do this ride.
What do you think the difference is between the two rides, the rally and the JDR and the Hoka hay? What is the biggest two difference between them?
You know, being told where to go instead of planning where you want to go. You know, this Hoka hay, we're being told this is the route and this is what you do, whereas you plan your routes and rallies. And
Right.
It's nice not to have all that planning to do, but it is, you know, there's been times just like this day, I'd love to have done the Moki Doug way, but I didn't do it because I was afraid. Being a rookie, I didn't want to push the limits. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Well, you ain't too far to circle back. Or it looks like you're coming up to it. You just drop back down and then ride it both ways. Drop back down, ride it, and ride it again. Come back.
But you know, I thought this has been tougher than I thought. Florida was tougher. These 30-mile-an-hour roads are tough. You know,
There you go, the back roads, because the rally is pretty much on interstate.
Right. And so I made motel reservations to be up there at the end of day 10 in Homer, and I had to get on the phone and cancel them, and I'm gonna push it to be there by the end of the road party. But I'll make it. You know, I have faith. Unless something happens, I should be. And that's the deal. I really think it's gonna take the whole time to get there. We lost a lot of time in Florida.
Yeah, that was a bad deal, but I know you're stopped, and we appreciate you taking time to talk to us. We won't keep you. Good luck. Keep pressing on, and hope you make it by the end of the party.
Thank you, sir. I hope are you guys gonna get to be there?
I am not.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But everybody's pulling for you. Everybody's saying good luck. Your partner Lionel, he says good luck, and everybody's watching you. So don't mess up.
Okay, we're trying.
All right, Robert, take it easy, man.
All right, good deal. That was a good one. Good call in there. Good call in. That's rider number 1207, Robert Long. Even though he's a new rider to the Hoka hay, he's an experienced rider. He has a long resume of long distance riding. He is the 2022 JDR rally champion with Lionel. And as you say, he was not prepared for that ride. So his experience got him through it. And hey, man, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and another take on some things. If you guys have ideas, I mean, a recliner chair, that's different. Not a lot of people do that at all. So
I was trying to figure out how do you do a recliner chair? What kind of recliner chair folds up?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that's fold up in a bag, just like the regular chairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And you will see some riders even ride with an umbrella. Experienced riders, seasoned riders know that when you're riding through the desert, if you have a breakdown, you can pull out that umbrella, and it'll keep you from that sun, that direct sunlight, man. So there are tricks to the trade uh, that people are using on this ride, seasoned riders. That's why it's good to meet some of these guys, pick their brains to kind of figure out what's going on and how to prepare yourself if you're interested or thinking about doing the Hoka hay. Nate said, Spark said, umbrella save lives.
Yes, they do.
We look at we might have talked about him before. Harold, rider number 116, coming into Colorado on 76.
Yeah, we never really got an update on him. I'm not sure what's going
Oh,
on.
okay.
Right, yeah. He's moving right along. He's on interstate. So we don't know what's going on with him. He may be, he maybe already spoke with headquarters.
Right.
And so I see Gabe is still moving.
That was interesting.
Just out doing his thing.
Off. Last move was at
190.
Gabe, yeah. Yep, Gabe doing his thing. He's getting ready for that big 6-0 birthday, man.
That's interesting when he said there might be some typos on the map. If you get lost because of a typo, well, you already talked about the penalties and everything, but
there's always typos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
some intentionally, I believe.
Gotta test your skills, man.
Test your skills, right?
You gotta test your skills.
Let's see if they can get out of this one.
But they do verify the route. They did send a rider out this year who actually rode the entire route to make sure that it was still good to go. Even though they can plot the route out on a map to the best of their abilities and try to look at updates through state camera, highway cameras. A lot of the back roads don't have camera systems. So what the Hoka hay does is they send the rider out to ride and proof and verify and validate the route. So, yep. I was asked to do it this year, but unfortunately I couldn't due to medical reasons, but I would have loved to have done that. I really enjoy riding in 22, calling up, the detours and stuff like that, helping out, other riders behind me because some stuff was just pretty bad, Let's see if we can get another caller on.
That's a nice looking rest area right there, where Chrisman is at. Nice and big.
Let me see if I can.
Well, it doesn't look as nice on the roads.
Rider number. Let me see if I can pull him up right quick.
Come here. Yeah, it's nice and big.
All right, folks, we're going to share a little footage from Rider 917 and 937. This is what they're experiencing. This was what they were experiencing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I shared that last night.
Yeah.
I said, "This is Hoka hay, y'all."
Yeah. Yep. So once again, you experience everything from rain to desert to heat, cold, the whole 9 yards.
What's going on,
Hot.
Gopher? I hope you're doing well.
Can we get Gopher on?
Go for it.
Give him a call.
Yeah, Gopher's always good to see what's going on.
Somebody said, Sin said, good morning from Medicine
Yeah,
Park,
this is
Oklahoma.
Hold on one second, guys.
Good morning to the Small Mountain Taco family.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Mm.
I do not have his number. I do not have Gopher's number. I thought I had his number.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
thought I had his number. But Gopher, if you have either hop my number, give us a call. If any rider out there that may be tuning in, or if anybody family member have a rider out there that may be at a stop that want to chime in, have them give either Hop or myself a call. We'll bring them on. We definitely love to hear their perspective of how running this year's Hoka Hay is going. What their take on it, what their likes, dislikes. Did it meet their expectation or was it more?
So I got another rider here ready to go. Let me give him a call.
Okay, you are definitely queued up. That's outstanding.
Yes, he is.
You got it. You got it. Bring them on. The big board is still moving. That's Pedro. We're gonna zoom in on the big board after this call and kind of track some movement. Bring them on, Hop. You got a number for me?
No, it's not working. Let me try again. Sharon, you're asking about 804. That's Gabe. He's off the course. He's just going straight to.
Good morning, Sue. Yeah, Gabe is. We made contact with Gabe yesterday. He gave us the rundown on his him deciding to exit the course and still continue on heading up to Homer. We're gonna go over the big board. Let's see where the rider's at.
I was looking at rider 1242.
Yeah, I got Gopher.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's me calling, Gopher.
Okay.
Hello? Well, that didn't work. Try him again. I don't know if he's got Bluetooth on or what. That's not working.
Okay.
Did you see 1242 got turned around a little bit? They just turned around going back up.
What's that number?
1242.
Okay. I got Brian Williams lined up for the queue.
Oh, here we go. Frank,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
All right. What's your rider number?
11:39.
1139. We got Frank Orlando on the phone, guys.
Okay.
So
Frankie
how
Mountain.
yeah, Frankie Mountains. How's the ride going so far?
Doing good. The halfway point was a nice bump thing to see last night.
Nice.
So then 10:30 or so.
You're riding with Wrong Way and Raindrop, correct?
Yeah, Raindrop was there this morning when we woke up. So yeah, it was hang around for a few minutes. Once she got ready to go, so yeah, she pulled in behind us.
Right on. This is your rookie year, correct?
Correct.
Is it living up to your expectations or?
In spades, and it is way more than not more than I expected. I guess I came into it with not really fear and trepidation, but humble respect for what you guys that have done it before have accomplished, and just hoping that I could meet the mustard. So far, so good.
How's the route? Are you riding a lot of good roads?
There's been good. There's been some questionable, but I think that's part of the challenge. Adapting with whatever comes at us.
Yeah. Have you made any wrong turns?
I made a doozy the other night. I was riding with Bermagini, and we both misread something. I was really, really tired, and the direction said, go straight at this next road, and it actually had to turn left. It was clarified to me later, it was going straight because it was the first highway on the map. So it clarified that, that does make sense. But it took us 50 miles up north to almost Winslow, Arizona. We had to backtrack 100 miles. At midnight or so, embrace the suck, keep going.
Yeah, that happens.
That was the big thing. Yeah.
So what are you guys doing for sleep? Are y'all just riding until you get tired, or a certain amount of miles, or what?
Well, we kind of have with me, it's I've hooked up with riders by happenstance. I came into this fully expecting to ride my own ride. I've happened to stop when there are people that I know worked out well. I've broken up, kind of our relationship with Runways 2 or 3 times now, and we seem to kind of hook up again. So Raindrop and I, this will be our 3rd time riding together. Chris and I have ridden twice now, so it comes and goes. But with me, I ride until I physically can't. There's that point where no, this is dangerous. I have to stop. Chris and I wanted to make as far as we could to get to the checkpoint the other night, and he was still raring to go, and I got to a point about 50 miles south of the Grand Canyon. And Chris, look, I understand if you want to keep going, but I cannot. I have to sleep. So I stopped, and he kept. And we met it last night. I mean, he was at the checkpoint when we got there, and he left, I think, about 2 a.m. We finally got going about 6:30, and we waited for Ringo. Yeah, there's no set schedule. We have kind of goals for the day. I do anyway. Today, I have no idea where we're going to end up. I don't think we're going to make this next set of directions. 2-sided stage, only 1,300 miles. The way they've been routing us, that's pretty far-fetched to say we're going to make 1,300 miles. I'd like to make it most of the way to the next check today. We'll see.
Right on. Well, Go ahead.
My personal goal is to get 800, 850 miles a day. because I would like to get to Homer on day 12. That was just the goal that I set up so back in the early beginning.
Awesome. Well, we won't keep you. We'll let you get back at it. We all wish you good luck, and hopefully we'll be able to check in a few days.
Okay.
All right, ride safe.
Well, thanks for the call.
You bet.
Look who we got. Look who we got, folks. Spike, how you doing?
I'm good,
Hi.
brother. How are you?
How's it going? Can you hear us?
Let's go. What's that?
Can you pull it up on the map? Is Spike still in the lead?
He's pulling up the rear.
You got to stop moving, Spike. You got to stop moving. We got you.
I did get my tracker fixed, but it's intermittent, so it is what it is. I'm having a blast with this. I'm in
Okay.
Oklahoma right now. My plan for today is I'm going to iron butt today. That's the goal, and that'll put me 1,000 miles from the Wyoming checkpoint, I believe, or the second checkpoint.
Folks, you have to realize he's out there in the middle of nowhere.
He's home.
Yeah.
What's his number? What's your number, Spike?
1142.
1142.
How far are you from home, actually?
I'm literally like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm a little homesick, but it's
He's,
good to be back in Oklahoma for a second.
Is he? Good deal. Good deal. So how was it? Tell us about that day, that day 1 and day 2, man. I mean, you was really in there.
Yeah. Day 1, of course, we were in that tropical storm that turned into a hurricane, and that was the most intense weather I've ever rode in, mainly because of the winds and the flooding. But once we peaked out of that, it was great. And then day 2, got a little frustrated and lost because I was not paying attention to directions very well. But I got some advice from some veteran riders that had been on this before. Some points to look at, basically, of plan the next day ahead, and that's seemed to help a lot.
Right. So what's the bike status? What's the situation with the bike?
It's good now. We got a new neck bearing fixed, or they replaced the neck bearing. We had a couple other vibration issues in the tracker, but all of it's good. She's doing great. She just needed to be back in Oklahoma for a second, and yeah, she's pounding it out now.
Good deal. Good deal. Now you're just at a gas stop. You're on a gas and go. Get you a good roller dog, and you're going to continue to hammer down.
Absolutely, that's plan is just fuel stops and quick bathroom breaks. See if we can hit an iron butt. I haven't done an iron butt in 3 years, especially something I had to remind myself. I have a tremendous amount of respect for you endurance riders. I don't do an endurance rider. I'm not an endurance rider. And after my accident in August, I have to remind myself it's only been 6 months and since I've been riding again. And even that was, doing this Hoka challenge was questionable at first, but I wanted to do it just because of my relationship with James and this being the original, from Florida to Alaska route.
Right, the original
Awesome.
route. Yes, the 10th annual. Yeah, good deal. So what advice? What could you share with someone thinking about or interested in riding the Hoka?
I absolutely do it. Plan though. The biggest thing is not only plan a long endurance ride, but test your equipment. That's the biggest thing that I fight with on this is placement of my equipment. How do I set it up? Is the weight right on the bike? I'm on a Lowrider S. Every time I stop and somebody comes up and they're like, I can't believe you have this much stuff on here. So that's the biggest thing is plan ahead Set yourself up for success. If you do this beforehand, you'll know what you're going to run into on these, long 700-mile days.
Right, right. Ron Takes said, what is the biggest challenge you faced up to this point?
Myself, 100% myself, and
That's good.
fighting my head of once when I was in Mississippi, I missed out of the, I think it was about 60 turns, 60 points. I missed half of them, and I wasn't paying attention to the directions. If I would have noticed that it told me that they were unmarked roads, and I would get frustrated. And I finally got to the point after 400 miles. That's all I rode that day, and I just beat myself up, um, and got down in the dumps. And the next day, woke up, laughed at my mistake, and then got back on the bike.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good deal. Good deal. Well, hey, look, we're not going to hold you. We know you're going to make a good TikTok while you're there. So we're going to stand by and wait for it. Make us one, get us one going. We're going to put you on with it.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Look
it.
at that big old smile, folks. Look at that smile. Hey, we appreciate you calling in.
All right,
Absolutely. I
Spike.
love
Take it
you,
easy,
gentlemen.
Spike.
Take care, Spike.
Stay safe, Spike.
Y'all too.
Hey, Tara. Tara, would you be up to call in? We'd love to hear your perspective on it.
Going to pull up the big board. And that was Spike
I don't know if you-
1122. Who do you have, Hop?
I'm trying to reach Tara, Paul Tong's wife. I don't know. I don't know if you have my number.
Okay. Let's see if I can get another caller in. Maybe if you get Bradley Thomas, rider number 1122. Have we talked to Bradley Thomas yet?
I don't believe we have.
Okay, let me see if I can get him on.
All right.
You see Dr. Keppa down there in the panhandle of Texas. 1242.
1242.
Yeah.
I can't type in comments. Can someone just type my phone number in the comments for Tara, and so she can give me a call?
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. We got to fix this problem. This problem will get fixed today. Tara Long, there you go. Tara, can you see it? Let's take a look at the leaders on this Saturday. We appreciate you tuning in, folks. We're trying to get callers in. We're trying to time it just right. Some have signals, some have weak signals. It looks like they are in.
Kilroy made the checkpoint.
Pull up my map. Yep,
Yeah.
Kilroy made the checkpoint. We're zooming in. He's actually at yep. Kilroy's at the checkpoint. Let's see who's pulling up second. That's quite a wow. Looks like Riot, Dirty Dan.
Yeah, Chrisman is behind him, but he's at a rest stop. Tracker is off, turned off.
Yeah, if you got a second, Tara, give me a call. We'll get you on.
If I can bring her on, if you can send her the link. Can you send her the link so we can bring her on? We can add her.
We can do it by phone either way.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Old man is tracking along down there on 18 in South Dakota.
Good morning.
Hey, Chris. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just was scrolling through, YouTube, and I was looking for something on you guys, and I found this.
Nice. Hey, what's Paul's rider number?
Oh, 1124. He's Kermit T. Frog.
Yeah, 1124. If y'all want to pull it up. Okay, so guys,
okay, 1124.
On the line here we have Tara Tong, who is Paul Tong's wife. Paul is a very accomplished long distance rider. He's, in my opinion, right now probably the best rally master out there for any rallies. You got Heart of Texas Rally, LDX Rally that he runs. Super experienced long distance rider. So might be a little bit different than the average spouse, but I'd like to ask, what is your mindset as he set out on this ride?
Well, I was actually kind of just surprised because he hasn't done an endurance ride in such a long time. But as long as he's fine and he's good, I know he was stressing about the tires, but it's his therapy. It makes him happy. I do yoga and he does riding his motorcycle, so we each have our own way to decompress. So it makes him happy,
Right. So what advice would you give to other spouses out there who whose significant others wanting to take on something like this?
I would say no news is good news. So if they call you, then everything is good. But if they call you, more than likely, and there's a little bit of panic in their voice, then you know that there's something, they need your help for something. But if they're out riding and they're having a good time and they're looking for a street sign, then they're having fun. It's not that they don't love you and they're not thinking about you. They're just focused on their next turn in 100 miles or 10 miles.
Yeah. Has he made any wrong turns?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, that's because he called me and he's like, oh, I got this stretch of time. Oh, I'll call. And then he was on the phone and we're just talking and getting caught up on school starts for us on Monday. So Noelle's flew back to college yesterday with Aunt Nancy and back to school shopping. So I've been busy. And so we were just talking, getting caught up on all the kids stuff. And all of a sudden he's like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. And then I heard some language that wouldn't honor the Lord. And, he's like, I got to let you go.
Yeah.
It cost him
That's good.
an hour, but, that's okay. But now he's waiting at the dealership to get new tires. So they're at Sturgis. So once he gets new tires, I'll feel better once he gets new tires.
Well, if you can talk him into calling in for a few minutes, I know he doesn't want to, but if you could talk him into it, we'd love to.
Yeah. Just for a second, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Sure, I can text him. He might be napping right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dealership and Sturgis open. Because I know he rode really hard for the last 24, maybe 30 hours. I told him he's pulling a Jim Owen. So he might actually be napping until the dealership opens. I don't know what time it opens there in Sturgis right now. But I can text him and ask him to.
No, that's fine. We don't want to wake him up or anything like that. But definitely let him get his rest. But at some point over the next few days or whatever, if he wants to take some time to give us a ring and give us his perspective, we'd definitely love to have him on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he'll call me later. I just know he wanted to get tires. He was stressing about getting some more tires because where he thought he was going to be able to make it wasn't going to happen. So we've got a set of tires we paid for, I think, in Missoula, and get ready to buy another set of tires because we don't need those now in Missoula.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when he calls me later, I don't call him. I let him call me because I don't want to interrupt his train of thought or his mojo. Let him stay doing what he's doing. When he wants to talk, he'll call me. You know.
Right.
That's kind of how I roll when he's out riding like this. There's barely something I can't handle on my own. You know what I'm saying? I can take care of it or call somebody else and be like, hey, I need some help with what ABC. Let him ride, you know, and have a good time. But this is kind of fun. I get to watch you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
We get on a couple times a day in the morning and the evening and just kind of go over, different updates and bring some riders on.
What time in the evening? This is so fun for me because, I'm used to being in the headquarters room and watching all the spots and everything. So this is like trying to, dig information out. Well, obviously that's what I found. So when you come on at night?
Usually at 6 or 5 Central.
5 Central.
5 Central. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Good deal.
Well, awesome.
Hey, well, thanks for calling in. We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, we hope he's doing good. Just let him know that we're all watching him and not to make any wrong turns.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
If he calls me later, I'll tell him to call you. Sound good?
No problem. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it, Tara. Take it easy.
All right. Love you, sweetie. Bye.
All right, bye.
Outstanding, folks.
All right.
And that's that spousal support we were talking about. It's a team effort, prepping, getting ready to go out. It's the whole family, man. It's the whole household.
Yeah.
Back on the big board right now. I'm waiting for a call to call in. I'm going to try to pull him up. Hope he have a strong enough signal. If not, we're going to give him a call. He's at a gas station right now. That's Thomas Bradley, rider number 1122.
628, dead man. Yeah, it looks like he might be heading the wrong way.
Bradley should be at the Harley dealership. I sent him the link, so I'm just waiting for him to try to get on. Are you guys going to be in Alaska? I'm flying up Tuesday.
Yeah, he missed that turn on 28.
Unfortunately, Donovan, we will not be in Homer this year. Once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. This is live coverage of the 2024 Hoka Hay Motorcycle Challenge. And today is Saturday for all the people that corrected me.
Yeah, you did say Sunday earlier. I wasn't going to correct you, but
This is a lot for me, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot for me. Oh, man. Twice a day. Woo-wee.
Oh.
I'm not seeing any issues out here yet.
Well, you did. Well, we said, like I said earlier, that 1242 took a detour down to the Panhandle. Looked like they turned around, but I think they stopped to get something at a Burger King or something. Yeah. That's Dr. Kepper. Other than that, everybody seemed to be trucking.
All right, let me pull up Glenn right quick. He got a message. Let me see if I can pull him up right quick. He got a nice little message he want to shoot out. Folks, there's a lot going on behind the scenes to bring this to you. This is the first that I've sat behind this desk, put this together, reaching out to Hawk, reaching out to Wolf, reaching out to Big Mike, reaching out to Logic. But hopefully, folks, we're bringing you a good product. We appreciate you tuning in. The numbers are good. If you can't see us here, go to our YouTube channel and tune in at our YouTube channel for rebroadcast. And we are thoroughly enjoying you. Ask your questions.
Oh, right there. Oh, right there.
Yeah, Squirrel. I'm not sure what's going on with Loco. I don't think that's the route, but not positive.
All right. So here's Gene take on it.
Is Saturday. It's day 7, and it's the first thing in the morning, and I'm wide awake. I've already put in 150 miles. I was on the bike at about 4 a.m., and I'm right now in Flagstaff, ready to jump on the highway and get going again. I just want to give everyone an update. Thank you for the support. I see the messages when I post the Relive, which is a pretty cool app that just follows my track, and it gives you the map of my route and everyone else's route, actually. So you're getting a feel for what the Hoka Hey is and what we're doing each day. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm on pace. I'm on pace. My goal is to be an elite rider, which means I have to finish in 14 days or less, which is next Sunday. So I'm on pace. Today is day 7, and I'm going to get to the second checkpoint in Wyoming by tonight, whether it's midnight or what. I'll be there. I'll probably sleep right at the dealership. A couple of neat, really good tidbits on this Hoka Hey. It's a little bit different than the 2022 one that I ran. But this one, I think the Hoka Hey is getting more widespread publicity, and people are through Facebook and Twitter and whatever it is, and social media, people know about it. So earlier, there were about 5 instances when people in smallest little towns in Alabama and Georgia that you would never think, people knew our track, and they followed us. And when we came to these small towns, there would be a family, mother, a couple of kids. They have a big sign that says Hoka Hey. I mean, we're going down a little main street in nowhere town, Georgia, and it's really, really something. That was not the case in 2022. That happened about 5 times so far, and that lifts the spirits. Let me tell you, that's really neat. The other thing that was really cool was yesterday, I was riding in the morning with a bunch of guys. It was pitch black. We left at 3 in the morning.
Can you hear?
We came to a crossroads. It was a detour. There's some construction in Taos, New Mexico. And we all 5 of us, we pulled our bikes onto a side street, and we're looking at the maps, and we're trying to figure out which way we go, because you remember, if you miss a turn and you go 20, 30 miles off course, you have to return to the spot. So everyone is really afraid of missing any turns. You want to make sure you have it absolutely correct. This was a tricky one because there was construction and there was a detour, and the road signs are crazy and everything is pointing in different directions. You got to make sure you get it right, especially in the pitch black. So all 5 of us are there. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, an SUV pulls up. This woman gets out. We thought that she wanted to come down the street that we were blocking. She comes out and she hands us gifts. She's been holding and she's been following the Hoka Hay on the tracker, and she saw 5 of us located, and she thought maybe we were a little bit lost. And I'm telling you, she was an angel. She just showed up out of nowhere.
Wow.
And if those of you who don't believe in things like this stuff happens. And out of nowhere, in the pitch black, we were off in a corner area of Taos. This woman shows up, hands us little gifts of lollipops and granola bars, or each in an individual baggie. She took pictures of our motorcycle, took pictures of our numbers on our motorcycle, and she's compiling some kind of a, scrapbook. But I turned to the other guys in the group and I said, guys, take this moment and absorb this, because this is what happens in life when angels appear out of nowhere in your life and they give you direction. And what happened? We asked her where this and this direction was. She knew it exactly because she lives in the town. Oh, no, she said, got to go down this street, make a right, and you're on your way. And it saved us a world of hurt had we made the wrong turn. But that's my story of the day, and it's just uplifting and really great, as well as the 5 times when we passed these little towns and people just holding up Hoka Hay signs. Really good stuff. The ride is great. It's a big challenge. It's hard, but everyone knows that going in. It ain't a beauty contest, so you got the helmet head. 1 shower so far in 7 days. I happened to grab a shower at a truck stop where we just randomly stopped at. You never know where you're going to stay the night. But it's okay. I'm keeping as clean as I can with my dude wipes and such during the day, and a couple of times each day, and just making it happen. It's really fun. It's really good. Great people, great riders. I mean, the people that are leading out here, the 20 or 30 that are out of the pack are outstanding. The best riders in the world, I think. To do all this, to read the directions, to manage your motorcycle, manage your time, manage your sleeping. It's my hat's off to the really, really fast leader. But I'm doing well. I'm really proud of myself. I'm on target, and the bike is holding up great. The sleeping arrangement is fantastic. I hit this bed. It's a chair, reclining chair, and in 30 seconds I'm asleep, and that's great. All I need is 3 hours of sleep, and I'm up and rolling again. And anyway, that's my update. I hope you enjoy it. I'll keep you all posted, and keep sending me the comments. It's really uplifting. I can't write back, obviously, to everyone because it's exhausting. I get off the bike after 800-900 miles, and I just can't see. It hurts. It hurts to just look. So anyway, Hoka Hey, it's all good. Keep the messages coming. I really appreciate it. And we'll be in touch. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
What was his number? Can't hear you.
I said good stuff. That is the essence of what the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge is all about. Can you hear me now,
What was his
guys?
number?
That's Gene Fimmer.
Yeah. Squirrel, Big Daddy doesn't have a headset, so we can't get him on.
1038. Thanks, Mark. People are moving faster than we are, and hey, we appreciate it because this is a team effort. This is a team effort. Thank you, Boots. Where's Boots? Shout out to Boots. Boots is an up-and-coming ground pounder. I think she's taking notes. She may be getting ready to enter the Hoka Hey. I put my stamp on it. She said, not this ride. All right. We're going to keep moving on. You got a question?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Shoot it over.
Let's dig in here to Double D. What do you know about Double D? Rider 1201. 1201. What do we know about Double D? And folks, there was 200 plus riders start. So we do not know every rider. But we are trying to work the board.
They changed it. They're looking for 100 new riders each year.
Wow.
Yeah. Used to be 100 total.
Yep. That's new rider 1201. You could pull him up on the big board. That's Double D. Start riding all over East Tennessee.
So he rides a Honda.
So cheer him on. He's
Oh, yeah.
a new rider, a rookie.
Do you think they will ever cap how many people can start the race? I mean, not the race, the challenge.
No.
I'm sure it will become a safety concern at some point.
Well, they're doing 100 new riders and then however many returning riders, but
right.
The number stays pretty constant. It looks like right around that 2-something number.
Okay.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Let me see if I can get another
This has
rider
been
on.
just exciting for us. Okay, yes, shoot.
Let's see if they'll answer.
Chinook.
Hey, David, it's Hopper. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Hop?
Not a whole lot. Are you good to be on the live for a couple minutes?
Yeah, I think that works. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, you're good.
Shoot me a number, Hop.
What is your rider number?
1053.
1053. Guys, I got David Gately on the line here. You're rolling through what, Arizona?
Yeah, I'm on the Navajo Trail right now. Getting ready to go to the Moki Dugway here in a little bit. I'm super excited.
Nice. You're a second year rider, correct?
That's correct. I did it in 22.
All right. What have you found different from 22 to this year?
Well, I was a complete novice in 22. I wasn't able to make the rendezvous or the taco run. I didn't know anybody. Didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I think the biggest difference this time is I know more to be concerned about. So preparation a little bit. I have a tendency to bring too much crap. So lighten up my load. Yeah.
What are your sleeping arrangements? Are you just riding until you get tired, or a certain amount of miles, or what? You there?
He's probably in a drop zone.
Yeah. Guess he's going through
Yeah,
a bad
probably
area.
up there. Yeah, up there.
Yeah, it dropped. So we'll
Right.
catch up
Yep.
with him another time.
That was rider 1053 on the Gatley, and he's a returning rider.
Right.
He's a returning rider. So we rode with him in 2022. He was an elite finisher in 22. That's pretty awesome. Is he still riding that Indian hop? Do you know of?
I don't. I believe so, but not sure.
Right. And we're gonna post the rider profile link in the chat. You can go and take a look at that rider's bio and see what charity organization they are riding for. And if you would like, you can donate to that charity. We'd greatly appreciate it. Each rider has identified a charity they would like to ride for and they'd like to donate to. The Hoka Hay is all about charity. And yeah, so the link to the bios, I just posted it in the chat. And when we call out a number, you can go to that link and read up on them.
Hey, here's Bradley Thomas is calling me.
Oh, you got them? Okay, good deal.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hopper. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Surviving.
Yeah. So what's your rider number?
1122.
1122. We got Bradley Thomas on the line. He's got a little story to tell us. So what happened?
I had an encounter with a deer in South Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who won?
Bradley. I'm still here.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true.
I'm still here. My hands are pretty mangled, but one of my fingers is stitched back on, so I'm waiting at the Big Trail Harley Davidson for them to finish my 1,000-mile service.
Yeah, you had to get a new bike, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did you get?
I got a limited.
Road Glide?
Yes, sir.
All right. How's the ride been so far?
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm grateful for the chance to experience what's going on.
Yeah, rookie year, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And has the ride lived up to your expectations or a little different or what?
Everything and then some.
Good, good.
I love this ride.
Yeah.
So Bradley, do you think Bradley, do you think you properly prepared for this ride? Do you think you the right equipment? Of course, you know we can't say about the bike, but just mentally and physically, do you think you prepared yourself for this ride?
Yes, sir.
Good.
I didn't prepare to take a new motorcycle somewhere without all the auxiliary lights and stuff like that. That proved to be a challenge yesterday.
Right.
Because I forgot just how poorly a stock motorcycle is lit. But between that and having fat hands, it's proving to be a interesting ride the second, third day. But we'll get there. That's what it's all about.
Good. And what advice could you give any new riders or anybody thinking about doing the Hoka Hay?
Just practice your U-turns.
That's a first.
That's a good one right there.
U-turns are essential. That's true.
Practice your U-turns. My practice U-turns on a 216 road glide. It's a whole lot different than 2024 road glide. With fat hands, it's becoming it's a trial. Just got to get through it.
Right.
Yeah, well, keep pushing. You got some great riding ahead of you.
Yes, sir. Looking
Now
forward to it.
you've been to Alaska before. Did you go to any other places up in Alaska besides Hyder?
I'm an Alaska kid, so
Oh, okay.
I love Alaska. I can't wait to get there.
Good. All right.
Well, we'll let you get back at it. We appreciate the call. Thanks for speaking with us. Stay safe and good luck.
Do the best I can, gentlemen.
All right, man.
Take care.
Boys, have a good day. We'll see you in Homer.
All right.
Bye.
I tell you that riding rides like this or any other long distance ride that challenges you, you become an expert at certain things. Like I became an expert at slow riding going through Chicago. So I said I can take on all those slow ride challenges now, but I just refused to go down. So I learned how to slow ride.
Good deal, gentlemen. Let's see if we can get another rider on. Let's take a look at the big board before we do that.
What is going on? I mean,
There's Kim Henry, incredible. Let's see where they at. They're on 64. 290. That's a OG. That's Problem Child. So it looked like they're gonna hit the 6489, make a right on the 160. Yes, I do, Mark.
Mark, they'll never admit it. They'll so.
Hey man, Hop is the go Hop go guy, you know. So what is your
I
take on the 24 Hoka Hop?
What's that?
I said, what is your take on this year's Hoka Hay?
Man, it looks fun. You know, I'm sure like everybody else, I just wish I was out there riding.
Right. Didn't get a chance to see a lot of the setups. I'm gonna try to find some footage. I would love to try to find some footage of the start and just take a look at a couple of the setups, different type of bikes. I know we got Indian, we got a Victory, we got Harley.
Yeah, Carol, you can when they do a detour like that, you take the detour. If the original route opens back up, you have the option to go either one.
Right.
Daniel Snyder said, "Can we take a peek at 1203 rookie?" Yeah, that's Dirty Dan. I would love to talk to him if you know him. He wants to reach out.
Dirty Dan. I thought we.
Is he in fourth place, right?
The leader,
No,
yeah.
third place.
Yeah. I don't want to bother those guys up front, man. If they decide to call in, let them call in.
Right.
Yeah, because we want them to stay focused because we know they are running hard. If you're in that first 10 bikes, you're running hard. And if you're still there, you're running hard. Even if you're in the first 20 bikes, you are running hard.
So you said Dirty
Everything
Dan's
is a
a
blur,
new rider?
and we want those riders to stay focused.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
That's amazing. Be a rookie and be
Okay,
part
so
of the
what's going on here?
leading pack.
Why is this road here? What's going on here?
What's
Is it
that?
just my computer, guys, or these two riders? No. Red Valley. Okay. Indian Service Route 13. Looks like they may be going through the reservation.
Oh yeah,
Crossing over from New Mexico to Arizona. Yep. Amy says she wish she was here. Wish she was out there. Dead man turning back around now. Good job, dead man. Stay focused, big guy. We have reached out to Pop Off. I talked to her this morning. Sonia, she's waiting. She's at the dealership. She's waiting for the dealership to open. She's having some mechanical issues. So we're not going to call her because I told her to get some sleep. There's nothing she can do if she's waiting for the dealership. So she's probably crashed out right about now.
Right.
Yeah, again, for any new people watching, we'd love to talk to some of the new riders. You know, if we don't know them, so if you could put us in touch with them or have them give us a call or reach out, we can get them on at some point.
Yeah, Solar Pop-Off did an interesting video yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, about somebody asked her about the rag under her bike, the drag rag, and she explained it. I'm like, okay. Oh, I said, okay. I learned something new.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's another thing.
Folks, once again, we appreciate you tuning in. Let's look at some footage from.
I was gonna say that's another thing that people when you ride, how they capture their own ride. Of course, you know everybody, a lot of people got cameras, 360 cameras. I also have that application called Relive, and that was real cool. It tracks you, tells you know you can do a little video after you finish your route. It takes pictures for you and all that good stuff. So interesting to see when they do their own videos and they post their videos about the ride. Yeah, that's good.
Let me check this out right quick, guys. Be right back.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, that's fine. If he wants to reach out, no problem. But we completely understand. I mean, they got to stay focused. So no worries. Doesn't look like there's any major issues out there. So
No, people look to be tracking pretty well. I'm looking at the whole field, all the way back in Mississippi. You still got those guys still. I guess they're still pushing along. Got the two in Arkansas. I think there's two of them. Yeah, Pearl and AJ. They're still tracking along. I don't know if Kesty down there all the way back down in Georgia. I don't know if they're still on it or not, but their transponder is still on. Their tractor's still on. Where's our guy? What's his name? Hyde. 1002
Excuse me now.
with the panhead.
Lionel, I like the 360 camera. It's it takes a little bit of getting used to, but you can actually do some really cool things with it. So I would absolutely recommend getting one.
Yeah. Yeah, Hyde is still tracking through New Mexico.
Got it. See if I can do this. Lot going on. I'm over here. Try to get this one.
Kilroy's still at the dealership, I guess, taking a break or getting some service done.
Right.
I would imagine probably getting new tires. I would think that being
Yeah, at this
last stop, you want some fresh tires.
Yeah. Right, at the halfway point, definitely.
All right. Yeah, so that's how they leapfrog each other, Kilroy and Riot. When one takes a break, the other one moves past them, and then it'll be interesting when it gets close to the end. They still got a nice long way to go. Up to British Columbia.
I'm surprised Chrisman stopped so long.
Yeah,
At that
yeah,
rest
me
stop.
too.
Yeah.
Let's look at some footage from. Let's look at some footage of the rider coming into the dealership there.
Okay, here I am at Green River, Flaming Gorge, Harley Davidson. We've got Riot just coming down. Uinta, he should be coming here any moment.
Yes, still open.
We've got our cheer squad, Victor, Sierra, and Colby. Woo! Victor says he hears him. I can see a thumbs up, so I know somebody's there, so I'm actually doing something. Oh, I see a headlight. Let's hope that's him. Victor says he sees a red shirt. We've got Riot. Woohoo! Mega Monster, Hoka, Hey Rider, Riot, Wyatt at checkpoint number 2. You're live. Would you like to say anything?
I'm sore, tired, happy to see everybody. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, so glad to see
I got
you.
rain now, so I don't smell as bad as it did. And I wet wiped it last night, so it's even double. They've got you set up to go run up here.
Woohoo! There it is, folks. There it is.
Great. That's great.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest feeling there is right there when you're rolling into the checkpoint, man. After a brutal beating,
For sure.
Mars is at gas stop.
uh,
1,
this-
2, 3,
what is it? I
4,
think I missed
5.
that.
Kurt is 6.
Okay, so are both doing a
7.
fantastic job.
Is Ryder
And I
10
do appreciate
1088
your
is
time and
is
talent. Very much, Jan. Thank
the
you.
lady, right? Oh, I can look that up myself.
Real quick,
Who
BD
is that?
Rider, the BD Rider's asking the link on my rally. All that link does is take you to the Facebook page. If you want to register, if you're doing it from your phone, you actually have to turn your phone sideways and over to the right. There's a register button. But that link, if you just want to go to the Facebook page, just pull up Hops Rally. It'll take you there.
And folks, we don't have sponsors, so hey, it's open game. Now, if we get some sponsors, we send shout out to sponsors. I have to give this shameless plug to my dealership because I couldn't be the rider that I am without their support. And everybody know who that is. Shout out to Boneyard Harley Davidson, located in Winterville, North Carolina. Jay Bird, that Master Tech down there, keeps me rolling, man. So I have to give them a shameless shout out to Boneyard Harley Davidson.
Yeah, for sure. To have any kind of success in this hobby, you definitely got to have a dealership standing behind you. That's highly important.
Yep. So if you're thinking about doing it, get to know your local dealership, build a good rapport with them, explain it to them what you're doing, and get them behind you. Even if it's tires, even if it's just whatever they can do to support you. I know they will appreciate it because they feel as though it's a team. So yeah, Boneyard had stood behind me for quite a while now. So definitely, I appreciate them and all that they do for me.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with your local dealership, reach out to some local long distance riders in your area and get a recommendation from them. And you may have to ride a little ways to
Yep.
get to a good dealership that understands what you do and what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Iceman on here, he lives in basically call it San Antonio, and he makes the ride over to Republic here anytime he needs service or anything like that. So what is it? It's 200 miles, a little under 200 miles for him. But, they take care of him, and he's happy, and it's worth the ride. So definitely need a dealership standing behind you, need a dealership in your corner.
Absolutely. I know I have a great relationship with my dealership. I actually
So where's do we know where our farthest rider is coming from this year? We've had Australia, we've had Canada, we've had
We got New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Man, could you imagine flying all the way from New Zealand, landing, get acclimated, and then get ready to take this brutal pounding, man? My hat's off to them. I saw international riders.
I don't know if it's the same guys, but I remember again. I was brand new at 18, so I don't really know who they were or a lot of it. But I want to say it was two guys, and I thought it was from New Zealand. They came over and rented bikes and just absolutely trashed these bikes on the ride.
Wow.
I mean, just destroyed them. Took them back, dropped them off, and went home.
Yeah, yeah.
Norway, I don't know of any Norway, Chad. So Norway, New Zealand, we got some in from quite a ways away. Rick, they just didn't. He couldn't get the service that he needed out of them. So that's what I say. It's important to find a dealer who's going to take care of you and get you in when you need it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Boris is from Russia.
Whoa, let me get a number. Let me pull up that bio. Do we have a number?
1 second, I'll get it.
Yeah. Let's pull up that bio.
No, it didn't come up. Let's see. You just have to find him on the map. Then if somebody has that.
We'll get them on the map, and then we'll pull up the bio. Folks, there were over 200 riders. Please realize that we're trying to highlight new riders, previous riders, but we just can't get everybody. But we're trying to highlight all of the riders, trying to get perspectives from new riders, old riders, both. So that's our approach to this. If you have a rider that maybe want to call in and give their perspective on it, shoot us that number. You can hit us on a messenger inbox or through the YouTube messenger, and we'll try to get in touch with them. We'll try to bring them on. And what this does is, folks, it helps the community by people understanding what the Hoka Motorcycle Challenge is all about, what to expect, and the experience that riders are having.
Anybody find him yet?
Loco said there's a guy from Russia named Boris.
I haven't been able to find him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him on the map.
Norway. Greg rode with Bam for a stretch on his final ride.
It doesn't come up when you put in Boris in the bios.
Thank you, Becky. Yes, Buffy, no bio on Boris. And folks, 11 Boris is 11:38.
11:38. Yeah.
Okay. I do not have anything on his bio.
That's all we got. Boris from Russia.
Top secret. Top secret. He's currently he's probably in this church area right here.
Up in South Dakota.
I'd be cuddled up right beside that building, right there between that tree.
Yep.
I'd be cuddled up in there. Hey, folks, we've been at this about 2 hours now. We've been at this about 2 hours. Does it seem like 2 hours, guys?
No, it went by pretty quick.
Yeah, it did go by fast.
Yeah. So this Saturday morning, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll try to go hot again this afternoon, maybe a night edition. How you been feeling?
I'm good. I'm getting better each day. So yeah.
Good.
That's a good
Folks,
thing.
Hop,
That's good.
Hop has been, he was under the weather, but he's feeling better. We appreciate that. Thank everybody for tuning in. Let's look at a couple of comments here. So it says, who is going to fill it for y'all in 26 if y'all decide to ride? Rick. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Shout out to Ocean State. All right. That was a shameless plug. It's all good. Thanks again. Thank you, Lionel. Thank you. Christian is rolling again. Do you find yourself riding? Yes. Terry, you know that. You know that.
Always.
Yep, you know that. Doug, you need to call in, our friend. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you, BD Rider. Must be the pickle juice. Thank you. Don't forget to mention Reef. Oh, yeah. Shameless plug for the Reef and Case Solos Ride to Eat first weekend in October. We will be in Hammond, Louisiana. If you want to meet some Hoka Hay riders, we have a lot of Hoka Hay riders attend that. We get together. We start out that Thursday, that Friday, that Saturday, but the actual Ride to Eat is that Saturday. That Friday, we get together at the host hotel, and that is a great time to fellowship, to talk. Everybody's in a friendly mood. Ask questions. We're eating. We'll be on the grill. Free food while it lasts. The whole 9 yards. So that's another great event to attend if you want to meet some of these Hoka Hay riders and get some more information about it. Hot, did you self-mute? Okay, you self-mute. Okay. So that's another good one. The Ride to Eat in Hammond, Louisiana. Look it up. The Reef and K Solo Ride to Eat. And shout out to my brother Sharif. I gave him a call, and a lot of you probably know Sharif. He's been having some health issues and concerns himself. He's been down. I tried to get him to come on. Maybe I can get him to come on before the 14th. We'd love to get his perspective. He's written in 2 Hoka Hays. He can tell you the highs and lows about it. We're going to try to get him on. Thanks, Boot. A great time. We hope we see you again this year down there in Hammond, Louisiana. The food is going to be delicious. We always pick the best restaurants because trust me when I tell you, we are food connoisseurs. We love to ride and we love to eat. How much money balance on the credit card do the rec? we talked about that, didn't we, Hop?
Yeah.
What did we say about what did we say? 3? Was it 3?
I mean, 3 to 5 grand is what it's going to cost total. So
yeah, 3 to 5K. I would say 3 to 5K.
Yeah. I mean,
And
people always ask that. It's pretty easy to back into. I mean, you can back into 10,000 miles, what that's going to cost on gas.
right.
And then, you got hotel rooms 2 nights before, 2 nights after, roughly. So, you can figure out what that, just call it $100 a night, average there. And then how much are you going to spend on food each day? That's going to be, 10 to 20 bucks.
Yep. And then you have to look at prep going, getting ready for it. A new set of tires. I highly recommend a new set of tires. I mean,
Yeah, you'll need a new set before and after, at least.
And you may, yeah, yeah.
You'll need a service before, you'll need a service after, and then it's up to you if you do one, during. So
yep, you're looking at additional lighting. Like I say, and this is a shameless plug, Denali's run about $1,200. I recommend getting white and amber lights because you'll be dealing with fog, you'll be dealing with everything. So lighting, make sure you got a good seat. Your setup. Definitely your electronics, your charging system for your phone, for your lights, or whatever the case may be. It's really up to you.
yeah, Mark, that's probably right. That's the total, but I'm just looking at the ride.
Yeah.
I'm not counting any additional equipment and stuff to the bike because that's going to be permanent. You'll always have that. So
Yeah.
I don't really contribute that as a cost to the ride.
Right, but some people don't even have that yet. So
Yeah.
take that into consideration too. Step prepping to do the ride. So you're going to step into it already having to come out. So yeah. And the entry fee this year was $750 entry fee. So start saving your coins now. I know my money jar is looking good, so I may be able to do it again. Well, let's take another look at the big board, gentlemen, and then I think we'll shut it down. Let's look at our leaders. We'll work away. I need to do one check. Pop off is still at Grand Canyon Harley Davidson.
Yep.
I do not want to disturb her if she's awake, but I know she's safe. So I messaged her last night. We were going back and forth, so I know she's safe. Anybody else having any mechanical issues that we know of that we can maybe check on? Just get a status update. Tracking anybody with mechanical issues. Before we get off, if there's anybody at a dealership that maybe want to call in, maybe want to get on, we'll bring you on. We do not want to call and disturb anybody. I appreciate everybody that's been messaging me. My inbox is full of messages and questions. I'm sure Hop
if you
is
guys
too.
got questions or issues or topics or anything like that, reach out to one of us and we'll address it best we can.
Right, and if we need to get a message from a rider, we can do that too. This is the first.
Yeah, so we're just shooting from the hip, winging it.
All right, gentlemen, let's walk the big map again. And then I think we're going to shut it down. So once again, Kilroy is at the checkpoint. Should be the third checkpoint. He is at Grizzly, Harley Davidson, Missoula, Montana. So if you're in the Missoula, Montana area, swing by, post some videos of some riders coming in. We greatly appreciate it. Maybe even do an interview with him, and we'll get it up, share it with the rest of the world. So Kilroy's at the dealership. Riders on 141 heading north, followed by Dirty Dan, rider 1203.
Chrisman is
And
back
Dirty
rolling.
Dan is a new rider, so that's pretty impressive there for a new rider to be in the third position
Yeah.
on day 7. Followed by 190 Chrism. And Chris is just moving right along on 12 north. Not 12 west, I'm sorry, 12 west. Going right down the leaders board here on the big board. You have 1222 Mars, followed by Kern, 1149. Rider of Dick. Now, whoa, that is impressive. What do you,
Yeah.
will you look at that?
I was asking about that earlier.
Yeah, she's killing it.
At that?
Yeah.
She's killing it, man. She is killing it.
Yeah.
That may be your first female finisher.
For sure.
Yeah. Followed by Pothole 14. And it's a funny story how he got that nickname. Seemed like he always hitting a pothole and bending his front rim. Appreciate that info,
11:59.
Steve.
I think Loco's doing some backtracking.
Okay. Not Paco. 10:33. Wait a minute. So 9:41 is sitting over here. Let's just zoom in.
Oh no.
What's going on with Not Paco? He's
Mars
on. His
just-
last move was
Mars
at
just got
11:05. Oh, there he goes. I think he's Can-Am Highway 14 Alpha. That right there indicates to me that he's trying to correct himself when he's parking something like this area here where there's no gas station, anything like that. He may be trying to get himself corrected. Hope he's not down here from the cannabis dispensary. But Paco's moving right along. I think he's, yep.
Do you see that Mars just got a ticket in Montana?
No.
That's a bummer.
No, I did not see that. That's a bummer. Was it did he get a warning or did he get the big stab through the heart?
Looks like the stab through the heart from what's posted here.
Ooh. Is that in Alcoholics? Not Alcoholic.
Alcoholics.
Hey, look, man. I'm making like I'm on track 3 or something. Alcoholics. Hey, folks, you got to have fun with this. You can't be serious. You got to enjoy it. We're sitting on the sidelines wishing we were there. I know I do. I know Hop does. So have fun. Enjoy. Okay, Aholics. Let me pull up there. Where was it posted at, Hop? Where was that posted?
Right there in the chat. Loco posted it.
Which group?
Right here on the chat.
Oh, okay, Loco post. I thought it was in one. Okay, I thought it was in one of the groups. I was going to try to pull it up. Hey, thanks, Loco.
What does that mean?
Means he is DQ'd.
No.
Stay out through the heart, man. That's it.
Yep.
Moving violation. That's it.
No.
It
What is
hurts.
he in
It
fifth place?
hurts. It
And
hurts.
he was in 5th place. Wow. He's moving again.
Yep. So if any riders are watching, y'all better be careful rolling through there.
Yep.
I'm sure there's more tickets out there. There's usually 5 or 6 by this time who've gotten popped. So
Yep.
it's odd to not see people posting that they're out and they've gotten tickets. So I don't know if it's just been a great year or if people just aren't fessing up to it. But apparently, since Loco is on here watching, is he going the right way? Were you backtracking or are you going the right way? You want to shut it down?
Yeah, man. We're gonna shut it down. I was sitting here trying to find something from Eastman that I seen that I wanted to share.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up this Harley. Give me some ride.
All right, folks, we're going to shut it down. We appreciate you tuning in. We're about 2 hours and 17 minutes into this broadcast. We'll be going live tonight if everybody feel up to it. I know I'll be trying to give update status. Hey, I want to try to get in touch with Pete Nighthawk before we maybe tonight. Let's go a little bit later on in the afternoon time. So let's work to see if we can get in touch with Pete. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. As usual, all riders, please stay safe out there. We're following you. We're tracking you. We keep you in our prayers. And yeah, till tonight, we're out of here.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
See you later. All right. Keep it logical.